Okay, sailors. We're gonna stick with some watercraft for a little bit. What I got here is an unboxing of a new remote control ship. That's right. And an update on my battleship sitting over there on the wash machine. Pilots, I was testing it out there in the pond, and I was using that bigger battery, and I guess it burnt what would be considered the ESC in it out, because it went down the pond. I turned it around, went to come back up the pond, and it just quit. So I burned it up. Someone sank my battleship. But that's okay. That's okay. Now this one is a brand new one though. It's not a as is now. So I knew that battleship was as is, pilots. It said it on eBay in big letters there. But we're gonna see what this one looks like. Now you can see the corner here. Okay, yeah. And pilots, I don't know why, but this package started out in New York. Or maybe the company I bought it from is based in New York. And they sent the paperwork out to California, and it had to come from California here. So it's been a little while. And it looks like it's been on a trip. So let's see what we got here. This ship is 31 or 30 inches. I think it's 30, because I believe my wasp is 31 inches. It's an inch long. Much better, much better. All right, pilots, there you go. We got another carrier, pilots. But guess what? This is a Russian aircraft carrier. That's right. Now they call it something else. They call it something else. I think they call it the Challenger. Let me see here. Let's see if I see the name anywhere. I think that's what they call it, but you will see, and I'll show you here in a minute. Show you here in a minute. Now that handle gave me trouble last one on that last one. Let's see what this one will do. Helicopters is black. Now that's pretty cool. And they got the deck lined in orange, and that's pretty cool. So what we've got here, pilots, is the second version of this. These two versions of this aircraft carrier. You got green helicopters and white lines on the deck. You got black helicopters. Now there's what I thought I heard fall a while ago. That's what I thought, because it's missing on the top here, pilots. We got a radar here. See if I can get it out now. Come on, baby. Yep. I want you to look at that little bitty stem that was holding that thing. Look at that, pilots. Kind of like something that would be. Come on now, focus in, baby. I don't know what's up on the camera here. Look at this little pin that was holding that on. I think it's broke on this side. Just look at that. Come on now, that gun. Let's get it out here. It might be my lens is dirty or something. But But that goes up here somehow, somewhere. I think. We'll look at the picture and see. But when the male lady had it turned up, straight up, and when I went to lay it down, I heard something roll, and I said, okay. We all know how that is when you hear things rolling around. All right, we got a battery here. Now, this is another one of them wild-looking batteries. This one's flat. But let me show you what I was talking about. Let's see. Yeah, here's laid over here. All right, here's the battery for my other carrier. Okay. This was the battery for the battleship. You note the differences? This one's got 8. That one had 3. This battery's dead. Don't work. Won't take a charge. I put this one in the battleship and it burned up. And now look at this thing. Let's take something for this carrier. Looks like 8, but they just got them set flat. It sets flat. Yeah, I could have went somewhere and tried to find that battery pack, but we just can't wait. Uh-oh. Got another one of these pistol grip controllers here. But that tells me that it's 2.4, and I'll be able to run it with all the rest of them. It's got the FM radio signals. It's got that big antenna sticking up. This is our stand right here. Yeah, stand. HENG TAI. I guess that's what this name brand is, if I'm not pronouncing it right. Let me see if I can get in here and you can see that. Nope, not really. There we go. It says support saddle. Okay. All right, now we got a couple of little doodads right here in the corner. Let's take this out now. Now we got something. So these are little antennas and extra little detail parts. Yep, that's what that is. A couple of other, and let me show you this too. A couple other jets. We'll get that out like that, but I'm gonna show you these here that I've done before. I got this. These jets was on the Wasp. Now tell me, pilots, that that's not Russian Su-37s. Note the oh shoot, I didn't forget what they were. Dadgummit. The Canards. Them are Su-37s if I ain't sitting here, pilots. Okay, so that was on the wall, so I took them off my walls and put American jets on it. Now these jets that's on this aircraft carrier looks exactly the same. Exactly the same. It's set there. They don't have the blue camo. I put that on there. All right, let's be easy here and get this one out. So they might be, yep, broken. Dadgum. Broken landing gear. Dadgum, broken landing gear. The landing gear ain't gonna work. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's the dadgum landing gear pops that kill us all. Oh, uh-oh. It's even broke my pitot tube up on the nose here for crying out loud. And that one's straight as an arrow, but got broken landing gear. I want you to check that out. It's always something. There it is. But it's got the pitot tube. What is up with this dadgum phone? I'm sorry, pilots. It just ain't gonna do it. There we go a little bit. And my landing gear's cocked. But that's the same Same one. Now this one's got a bent pitot tube, but the landing gear's perfect. But I put that blue camo on them. Just took some blue paint and just kind of splotched it on there. See the blue splotches on it there. And I'll do the same to these. And I guess there's places on here where you put them, but there's some other details and other mods that I'm gonna be doing to this aircraft carrier. I wish there was some way I could get some better light pilots, but that's all we got. I'm gonna leave it on a zoom and get her close. Here, I'm gonna point it out here where I won't be hitting nothing when I get the ship up here. Trying to get my light over the point somehow, some way. Okay, here we go. I see something else sitting there. Oh, that's a piece of cardboard. Let's see if my island is secure. Yep, it looks like it's tight. Oh, we got our UV charger, excuse me. Let me get that out here where you can see it. Always be careful first time you're taking something out, pal. There, I heard something rolling. What did we hear rolling? I see two props on it. Okay, we got two props. What was that? It looks like another piece of cardboard there. Sometimes them little cardboard pieces of nothing there, nothing there. So we'll set this down. Now, okay, pilots, check out them black helicopters. And orange deck lines, I like it. Our broke piece, broke right on it. But I mean, you gotta expect that, pilots, when you got little detailed stuff like this. And there's our, look at our pitot tubes. Warning, danger, danger. Don't get your hand near that prop. Two props. Some more detail on the sides, guns. And there's what you're looking at right there. The pilots, it run about $80. And if it works, it'll be just cool. Just awesome. Look at that crane. Look at that crane there. Holy cow, it's got a crane on the thing. Let's turn it this way. Let me shake it here. That's that gun there. Yep, that's that gun. I don't hear nothing else moving around too much. Okay. Now these details is up here on the front. That gun, these missiles here, whatever that is, guns, I'm taking all that off. That's right, pilots, that's gonna be another takeoff deck right there. That's what the Russians done. They built a carrier that had kind of a, let me get back here a little bit, let me show you this. Got the little details on the side there. And I'll look in the structure. Oh, there's another crane right there. Check out that. Another crane. I'll have another crane. I'll move that crane. See the crane that's up here on the deck? Right there. I'll move it down here somewhere and put it right there alongside of this one. And I'll take those other little pieces and parts and I might put them somewhere else. But that's going to be like another luncheon deck right there. Note the ramp look. Now some of them was even steeper of a ramp than that. So that's all this is gonna be took off. And there's gonna be a white line down the center of it. And there's some antennas that goes in these holes right here. That's what's in that bag. Couple antennas, I know on the picture, I seen that. But them's gonna be moved back here, and it's gonna look like there's a launch pad here. Put one of them extra jets I got up there. Put another one right there in line to come in, take off, take that helicopter up off of it. Might have another one sitting there ready to roll on and take off. That's my plans. Now, let's see, she ain't gonna sit up right, so let's let it sit like so. Now look, the battery, I'm gonna take 2 screws out there and get the battery going. Let's see if we can get that open. Yeah, that's a pretty good size screw there. Yeah, that's full size Phillips head screw. I got a little place here cut out, put your finger to pull on. Let's make sure both our screwdrivers are all the way out. Come on, ice cream. Alright, gotta get wet and get on. Boy, that is a deep compartment there now. A lot of times, note how the battery is right just about in its dead center of the ship. They got buoyancy in here, I'm sure. They got some things in here. Yeah, that just fits right down in there. Falls right down in there, matter of fact. Okay, now on the last one, you got to put some batteries in this. That's a small screwdriver. Yeah, that looks like all I see in the extra detail bags is just those antennas that you put. I see there's where the jets go, if you can see that. Let me show you that right quick. I can see where the jets go now. They go in these holes right here. There's a base here. That's where those 2 extra jets go. And our antennas, like I was telling you, they go up on the front of the deck up there. Cool antennas and stuff. Yeah. Okay. We got 2 AA batteries needed, not included. It seems to slide into a groove or, yep, and snaps in. We don't know where about the screw. Now on the last one, all I literally done was I turned the controller on and it started blinking like crazy. Uh-oh. There we go. Now it's on. I had it on. Now it's on. And then you plugged it up. There's a certain way it plugs up. Now, we've got a little doodad here. Let me get it up here. Now, it's not going to work unless it's in water and these steel shafts on the props is in water and making connection. Okay, but you got this little thing here on the top here. See it right here? Those look like 2 resistors. So you moisten your finger and you touch those spots and it should create the current. since this took me a little bit here. Cut this back off because it stopped blinking. Turn on. Moisten my finger, touch it, see the light come on up here. So we're going in forward and reverse there. We turned it. Look at them props moving. All right, pilots. Watch the red light go off up here if you can. I can't move. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you probably seen that. But that indicates you got power. You got ready to go. So there we go, pilots. There's my new Russian aircraft carrier. Fellow comrades, sailors of all navies. Huh? Stay tuned for the seaworthy test. I'm out.